So I'm working out my stairs, stringers, treads. I've worked out, these are my heights from the deck to the ground. I've got 4 different heights from 4 different points of where the stairs will be. And they're quite different, there's 45mm difference. So I've found my median, which is 1012.5. Then I've done divisions by 190 height treads. I don't really know how to explain this very easily, but I've worked out that for a whole number, for a step down for my treads, 169 is going to work for 1014, which is only 1.5mm out of the median. So that's like the magic number I'm going with. I've worked out that I'm going to need 5 treads. So 5 threads at 169 is 845, so that's my base. And then obviously the 1014, that's my median, so that's down, so the deck's here and the stairs are going here. And using Pythagoras theorem, we worked out, which is just a calculator on my phone, worked out the degrees, the angle, and the height, the length of the stringer. And obviously it's going to be a bit different because it's going to have to overhang up here to sit on the deck, and it'll be a little short here, so there's a gap between the timber and the ground because I need at least 50mm for airflow. So yeah, see how we go. So I start by cutting the base of my stringer at 50 degrees, which we worked out earlier. And remember, I've got 169 as my riser. And so I've marked out a margin along the stringer. Now this is going to create a nice even gap, which will be visible. And so I've chosen to have a 30mm margin. And so next I've got the base of my tread marked, and I mark this with my bevel set to 50 degrees, which we worked out earlier. And now I need to work out a square from that. So I pick up my square and I place it on the line. And once that square hits 169, which is the height of my tread, on that margin that I've marked, then I mark out the square. And so where the end of this square hits, this creates an intersecting point. And from here I start my next tread. And I repeat the process until I get 5 treads. stringer finished. I've got a little offcut for my tread. Slot it in. She fits. What we want. Some of these are a bit tight, but they get in there, which is the important part. That's a nice join. So yeah, halfway there.
For the Browns Plains Master Youth Centre. From FM, Brooksy, JD, and we're heading down to Sydney. Up next,
Got my holes marked out. I've got a few marks here just to indicate where I'm going to cut the ground. Just going to take about 30 mil out of this just with the shovel, just because I need to have at least 50 mil between the ground and the bottom of my stringer to keep termites away. Just make sure no water just sits there. Here we go. So I'm going to work on the stirrups, and there's a whole bunch of different types of stirrups that typically go around the outside of posts and beams, and I've opted to go for these type that I can notch and slip inside my timber, just because I don't really want to see the stirrup. Second one done. So in my haste of setting up camera, I didn't actually realise that my camera fell over while I was recording myself put the staircase on the landing. So I missed the big moment, unfortunately. But I did have to take off some decking boards and take out one of the posts that I had for the balustrade, as I rebaited this staircase into the post. Wow, there she is, a very grand master bedroom landing. Just got to do that open pergola up there. You can see I've put those beams around the door. Came up pretty well. How's that? So, she's all complete. A very grand set of stairs, or a very grand landing of a master bedroom. You can see I added some beams around the door, and it's going to tie in well for the next episode, which will be the open pergola and the balustrading.